Hauraki Big Show with Toledo's. Rehydrate the right way with real ingredients and natural colours.
Welcome.
This is big.
To the Hauraki Big Show.
Really big.
With Jason Hoyte, Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company on this moody Tuesday afternoon. It is the 12th of May, 2026, and you, my friends, as always, listening to The Big Show. Brought to you by Toledo's.
That's right, Toledo's natural electrolyte drinks. You can get them online at toledos.co.nz.
Toledo's! G'day, Mogi, you stud. How's life?
I'm pretty grouse, if I'm completely honest with you, man. Although I talked to old Marge there, my mum, and she said, geez, you're still not sounding well.
Right.
You're not sounding well.
But she always thinks that about you, doesn't she? You look tired,
No,
you're not
she's
well.
yeah, she's one of those the older generation, particularly any woman actually, anybody I talk to is always saying to me, geez, you look tired. Geez, you look terrible. But this is just my head.
My mum says I look tired quite often. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, Chris, you look tired.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, well, yeah,
I
I'm a
take
wee
offence
bit.
to that.
See, I don't. I think it's her trying to be caring. Like, hey, maybe have a rest.
But every time she sees you, you're hungover and in pieces.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
pretty
I mean, I
much,
don't-
yeah.
yeah.
It's funny because I never get that. I always get, God, you look vigorous and virile.
Yeah, but who's telling you that?
All these women.
Homeless blokes and that. That guy that kisses you and blesses you when you walk to and from work every day.
Haven't seen him for a while, actually. I'm a bit worried about him. Speaking of worry, how are you going, Keyzie? We were just talking the third day blues.
Yeah. Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're talking about hangovers. Obviously,
Yeah.
I had a big weekend, a bit of a golf tournament there, and Sunday, well, quite hungover, you know.
And have to travel as well.
I had to travel. I had to play golf as well. I had to travel. And then
And you had to hang out with the in-laws for a little while too, and you said that was just full on.
who I love. Monday there, second day, you're like, oh yeah. And then today, my brain's just gone, nah, everything sucks and you're an idiot. But I'll get through it, fellas.
You'll be all right to go by Friday there, Keyzie?
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. Yeah, I'll be sweet as to go by Friday.
Yeah, good on you.
Of course, Friday being Magic Round. Jase, how are you today, man?
Yeah, look, I'm tickety-boo, fellas. I can't complain.
Still in a hurr of a mood?
Oh, look, I've had my moments, but generally speaking, very good.
Oh, it's good.
Is that a new shirt?
Yes, it is, Mogi.
Oh, my God.
And
it
I
is
tell you
too.
what,
That's nice.
My wife bought me a new jacket today, which I'll wear
Jacket?
tomorrow. But I thought it was gonna rain today, so I thought I don't want to ruin it. I'll wear it tomorrow.
Is
for
it
the fellas.
suede?
It's kind of not suede, but of a similar material.
Yeah, right.
Was it
Pretty
velvet?
cool. It's pretty cool. Hey, Mogi, what's coming up on the show, mate?
What's happening on the Big Show with old Mogi?
Well, speaking of Magic Round, we're going to have a little bit of a chat later on about how we're going to approach it. What is our game going to look like? Each one of us have probably got different goals for this weekend.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a bit of a chat about what our plans are day 1, day 2, day 3, and then coming home.
This is after 3 years. This is our third year going, and
Yeah.
I've had a blowout on the first night, both times.
Yep.
Happy to do it again, but just how we're going to play it to maybe be a bit more sensible.
I want to maximise the fun.
That's right.
I don't want it to be diminishing returns across the 3 days, so we're going to get into that. Also, Sons of Hauraki, your opportunity to join our gang. You could go into the draw to win 2 street dogs we've got.
That's
2.
right. Street dog electric motorbikes.
Yeah, man.
I'd say Brum Brum, but that's not accurate. And also Jase.
What?
I was going to call you something else. You've started a gratitude journal. So we're gonna get into that. That's going to be a short chat, man.
Are we gonna
'Cause
read
You can't
from
be
that?
grateful for your durries. You can't be grateful for vaping.
Oh, he's
Can't be grateful for any joy.
his new shirt.
Oh,
Let me just say, fellas, this is going to be top content either way. All right? In the meantime, here's Tool.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed, garbage there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. But time for a team meeting. Show meeting!
show meeting.
Show me the meeting! Show meeting is now in progress. And I believe we have some exciting news.
Don't we, Pug Son?
Ooh, it's Pugson.
Afternoon, fellas. How are you?
Here he is.
Yeah,
hey,
good,
thanks
thank
for
you,
having
man.
me.
Cool tats.
Cheers.
Pug's son,
Cheers.
Pug's son is producer James Pugsley.
Yeah,
by the way.
yeah, cheers.
You have the Vietnamese.
Oh, yeah.
But
Okay.
this isn't Vietnam related.
What's the news there, Pug's son?
What's that? It's to do with Magic. Sorry, it's just quite loud. Magic round this weekend, fellas. It's really exciting. So we do a lot of travel together, as you guys would know, a lot of live shows and stuff. And they've finally, after many chats, decided to give us our own assigned Big Show credit card.
Wow. We've been asking this for a long time, man.
That is huge news.
Well, obviously, you know, whenever we do these trips, we're buying our lunches and coffees and stuff, and, you know, you got to claim it back and do all of that sort
Exactly,
of
you
jazz.
do have to do that. So you have to keep all your receipts, and you have to not lose them. That's the big one. Then you have to scan them. Then you have to send them. And what ends up happening is you end up paying for all of your stuff. You never get it reimbursed. Certainly, a lot of the time, that's what happens with me.
All the time with me.
Yeah.
Jace has never
He's
ever
never
had anything.
recouped one expense.
How long
Yeah,
have you worked here?
Oh, I don't know. I was working about 14 years.
Yeah, and you've never claimed one thing, right?
No.
And they actually rely on that. They like the fact
Yeah.
that it's complicated, so you can't
100.
get paid back.
Yeah.
And we've been asking for a credit card. They're like, no, we don't trust you guys, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
How did you manage to pull it off?
Yeah, how do you pull it off?
Or who?
I just, you know, it took many chats with
Who
these
did you
guys
pull
and,
off?
You know, it's our third year, our boss. And so it's our third year going to Magic Round, and plus all the live shows that we do. It just made sense. So you make a bit of a case, and then you go through the process and sign a bunch of stuff. And yeah, so I've got my name on it there. And so
Shouldn't
I
it say
can-
Hauraki Big Show?
Does it say James Pugsley on it?
It does say James Pugsley on it. Yeah, as, you know, producer of the show, I've just got it.
Okay,
you know,
well,
I'll
we'll need to
take
get
care
that
of-
changed, obviously.
Oh,
Well, what do we because this is the kind of dilemma we've got, actually. Maybe the best way
Really?
to solve this could be a big poll. What do you reckon?
Yeah, sure.
Big Poll.
Because one of the issues that I have right from the get-go here, I mean, it's great news, Pugs. Well
Yeah.
done, man.
Oh, thank you,
But
yeah.
one of the issues I have from the get-go here is that we all have to be together in order for you to use it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Well-
I know what you guys are like. So
What do you
it's
mean?
like,
What are we doing?
I've heard what you're going to get up to there. So it's like, I don't want to be around that all the time. So it really becomes a situation of who should be in charge of the credit card.
so, but if you're not going to be around us, we won't have a card if you're in charge of it.
Well,
so
you-
you should not have the
So
card.
you shouldn't have it because
Yeah.
at least the three of us are going to be together, having
least we'll
committed
be
to go on this trip together.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
you
Yeah,
should sort
Jase.
yourself out.
Actually, I might hang out with you guys. So the question becomes who should have the card,
Right,
Yeah.
so
and be in
Pugs,
charge.
And in your mind, were you just going to have the card?
Well, yeah, because, you know, I'll be with you guys the whole time, wherever you are. I'll be doing the socials and stuff, and that way it's just one person, takes care of it, it's got my name on it, I'll sort
but-
it out for you.
The issue we've got,
No
though,
dramas, you know?
is, like, producers come and go, you know?
That's
and whereas the big show remains the same. So
am I on the way out?
you know, well, who
Yeah.
knows, mate?
Oh.
Who knows? I don't know what the higher-ups and Jase are talking about, you know? So
Yeah, God knows what meetings we've got set up on the side
I've
without
got
you involved.
no idea what...
Actually, Mogi and Keyzie, just between us, this may be a blessing in disguise.
Why'd you guys go quiet?
Because we could blow out here,
Right.
and then someone else cops it. You know what I'm saying? Someone else has to.
I don't know
So
what
there
you're
is that
Old
element.
Pug's
So
son.
old
What are you
Pug's
guys
son would be
saying?
on the hook there.
Can you speak up, please?
But really, what we need to decide is who's going to be in charge.
Yeah,
I
maybe
mean, it should just be me.
No, yeah, it's just not how things work.
Can we
here,
big
mate.
poll it?
Can we?
Yeah,
We're going to
Okay.
big poll.
I've played the big poll sting, so if you want to vote who gets to be in charge of the Hauraki Big Show new credit card, head to Hauraki's Instagram story there and vote. Also, 3483, who do you think should be in charge of it and why?
Yes.
Every text in the draw for $50 cash, thanks to Toledo's, that is 3483.
Well, Mogi will just leave it at the taxi.
Yeah, actually true.
You know what I'm saying?
That is such a good point. Fellas. Well, this is a binding referendum anyway, fellas. So 3483, let us know.
Is she hard?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed. Radiohead there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time is 29 minutes past 4 o'clock. Historic day for the Big Show.
Yeah.
We've finally been issued with our own credit card for when we go on the road, fellas.
Yeah, because the way things usually work is you get sent away for work and then work will cover your food and that, you know, within reason. But the process of us actually extracting that sort of pay back to ourselves is quite complicated. So naturally, that Jase gives up straight away.
Yep.
And Mogi, you have a crack at it, but often lose receipts.
Well,
and
I've
stuff.
got a new system now where I take a photo of the receipt, and I put that in a folder on my phone, and then I forget that I've taken any, and then I send my invoice in without any of the receipts, and then I just think, oh, bugger it.
And then you leave your phone in an Uber.
Yeah, and then I leave my phone in an Uber.
Yes.
So it's a huge decision. Who gets to actually look after the card? Who is responsible for it? Pugs has gone and organised it all, but then he's written his name on it. Instead of writing Hauraki Big Show on it, he's written James Pugsley on it.
That's right.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
Look, there's a discussion here where you guys have to decide who should have it. I think right off the top, I just need to rule myself out.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm responsible enough. Number one, I've got a habit of losing things. My phone, my computer, my wallet.
Yeah.
Pretty much
AirPods.
anything. My AirPods. I haven't told you about that, Keyzie. I've got one AirPod left now. I don't know where the case is or the right pod is gone. That's just gone now. So I would like to rule myself out because I don't want to have that kind of a weight on my shoulders. Because I am just going to be going full noise. Chances are I'm going to come home without my shoes on at some point.
Yeah.
Remember the time when we just got there and straight away your jandals broke?
Yes.
And then you had to wear your gym shoes for the whole week?
And I mean, realistically, Keyzie, we got to rule you out, right?
No. Why would you rule me out?
Well, just because, it's your big weekend.
No, it's not.
And
it's a work trip.
And you said, you build up to this every year. So rather than to have the stress and strain of having to be responsible for the funds, you could just leave that to old Moodey J.
No, there's no way you're in charge of it. Because, and this is the thing, right? Who here has about 100 different accounts all named different things and runs a very tight ship?
Complete shambles, though. There's a lot of accounts. There's too many accounts.
Your wife's not coming on the trip, Keyzie.
I know, but she has taught me very well.
Right.
I think I'm very fiscally responsible. Whereas Jase, do you even know how to use a credit card? Because I know that you carry around a sack with a $sign written on it full of coins.
That's right.
Usually, that's how you pay for everything.
Well, I know that's to give to other people, to the poor and needy.
And then last year when you went to Magic Round, your wife pinned a $50 note to your jersey with a safety pin, and that was your allowance for the weekend.
Yeah, that was my spending money.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like I should look at the text machine 3483.
Yeah, what's the vibe there, Keyzie?
Someone here is saying that Birdshit Chris should look after it.
I don't know.
But then it says in brackets the cat.
Oh, the cat, yeah.
Nogie's cat, but we're not taking your cat to Brisbane.
No.
This isn't very nice from Tom. Chuck Keyzie's ears in charge of it so that the fellas can get on the piss with them. It doesn't make any sense, guys. Jizzbot should be in charge as he manages his transactions on various OnlyFans accounts very efficiently.
Yeah, thank you.
But, this is different from you just running different OnlyFans accounts. I want to be honest, most of these are extremely, what is it called? Insulting.
Insulting, yeah.
And this one here is just incorrect. Daniel says, don't let Keyzie have the card. He'll just buy nappies, a pram, and milk expressing equipment. Congrats, Keyzie, by the way.
Yeah, congrats, man.
Yeah.
Keep
I'm
on
not having
forgetting
a
about
baby.
that.
Well, look,
I think you guys are creating an issue where there isn't one. Moodey J obviously can't have it because he's going to be off by himself at art galleries and things like that, so nothing will get charged to it. We've got a responsibility.
there'll be things charged to it.
We've got a responsibility to run it up as much as possible, but the card needs to serve the majority of the group, which Jase has excluded himself from. Keyzie, you're going to be mothered. That's just the kind of guy that you are. And Pug's son, you just want to leave the responsibility with him because it's got his name on the credit card. He is responsible for all of the admin, and he is also going to be on the hammer as well. So you get to have all the joys of owning a credit card without any of the responsibility. So I say just let Pugs have it, man.
Right, well, we've put it out to a big poll now, so...
Yeah, can I just say very quickly that, in terms of me, I'll be there in the mornings, fellas, when Keyzie wants his spicy mints,
My mints on toast,
Your
yeah.
mints on toast and stuff. I'll be there. I'll be there for you. And
But will you be there at 4 o'clock in the morning on Caxton Street when we want to put another $400 into the Queen of the Nile?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Have
good
your
question.
say at Hauraki Big Show on the Instagram story there. Vote. And also, fellas, coming up shortly, another chance to get yourself in the draw for a brand new electric motorbike as well.
Boom.
So get ready to call 0800 Hauraki.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki. The Sons of Hauraki. Let's see who wants to ride with the street dogs.
Yeah, man. You want to win yourself a street dog electric motorbike?
Hell yeah.
We've got one to give away in the South Island, one to give away in the North Island fields.
That's right.
Just as we came out of that break there, Keyzie, I was staring straight across at Jase and I was doing a fake rev on the motorbike, really giving it death, and he just looked at me like I was mad and then just looked away. Gave me absolutely nothing.
He does that every day.
Yeah, it's true, you're right.
Because you are a bit mad, though, old Mogi.
Old Mogi.
Mad-eye Mogi, they call him. That's right. We've got one to give away to our South Island chapter, one from the North, and both actually get to choose whether they'd like the Street Dog 50, which is rideable for anyone with a car licence.
Yes.
Or you want the Street Dog XR if you've got a motorbike licence. So there's two to choose from.
Both of those electric bikes go faster than the one you bought, Keyzie?
No.
Oh, Keyzie.
No, they don't.
What's happened to that bike, just out of interest?
In the process of getting it complied, but it failed on it had a cracked brake hose, which I've got to change.
Come on, man.
And then I'll have finally be able to start restoring it.
How good.
To be honest, it'd be a lot easier just to get a street dog.
Get a street dog
totally,
up here, man.
Hey, well, let's go to the phone lines and get people on the draw, shall we? G'day, Shannon. How's life?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
There he is.
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Tell me, Shannon, what do you do for a crust, mate?
I'm a dirty old welder.
Oh, yeah.
Go on, Keyzie.
Go
Get
on,
it, man.
say it.
Go
say
on.
it, Keyzie.
Shannon, Mig or Tig, brother?
Mig.
Yeah.
Nice. That's my favourite
That's
as
right,
well.
yeah.
Yeah,
go.
same. I prefer the Mig.
Mad dog.
Good
backbone.
stuff. And have you owned a bike in your life, Shannon?
I have, but not an electric one.
Yeah, pretty flash. Have you ever done a skid, man?
Oh, maybe one or two.
Are you eating Macintosh's toffees, man?
No, I'm not. I'm eating lollies, though.
You're a shocking
You're a
bastard.
shocking
Eating a
bastard.
bag of lollies, chatting to the fellas, that's backbone shit.
Yeah.
Good on you, Shannon. You're in the draw, mate.
Cheers, boys.
Good on you,
you,
man.
mate.
G'day, Jake, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, not too bad. How you guys going, fellas?
Yeah, good, thanks,
Yeah, good,
mate.
Jake,
And what do
mate.
you do for a crust, Jake?
Just a humble carpenter.
Yeah, good on
Nice,
you, mate. Backbone. Mig or Tig Carpenter?
I'll go for the swinger hammer carpenter.
Oh, okay, unorthodox,
He's
but
a
all right.
swinger.
I like it.
Yeah, nice.
Swinger.
Yeah, nice. Hey, Jake, are you a bit of a hog rider, man?
Yeah, been on a couple big hogs, mate.
Yeah, good on
Do
you,
you
mate.
normally in the front, man, or you ride bitch?
Yeah, I'm still up on the back, cuddling at the rear there.
Yeah,
that'll
you're
work.
doing
Now
the koala
we're
bear.
talking.
Yeah, nice.
Got the hair tied up.
Yeah, good on you, mate.
yeah, backbone. Good on you, Jake. Stay on the line. Pugs will sort you out. And finally, Gary, you mad bastard. How's life?
Oh, good, thanks. How are you guys?
Yeah,
Oh,
good,
you know.
thanks, mate. How's Welly today, mate? Because, geez, you fellas have been under the gun a bit this year.
Well, mate, give a bit of flooding and a few gale force winds. It's all good, mate.
Yeah, mate.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
What a breath of wind.
Oh, good on you, mate. Yeah. Does it still smell like poos down there, Gary?
Yeah, because you've got an ocean full of poos, Gary.
Not where I live, mate.
Get on
yeah,
the backbone.
Incidentally, Gary, what do you do for a crust?
I'm a travelling salesman.
Backbone.
Okay,
Sicko.
yeah.
Are you running a couple of 3 families there, man? That'd be the ideal situation.
You know it.
All right, Gary, you're in the draw as well, mate. Fingers crossed.
Thanks, Philip.
Love you,
Good on you, mate.
Tell you what, for a travelling salesman, I think he needs a better phone.
Yeah,
A wee
that's
bit,
right.
wee bit in and out of there.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's a silver-tongued bastard.
Isn't he?
Hold on,
It'd be
buying
quite
one.
stressful running a 3-family scenario, wouldn't it?
Oh,
Why are you considering it?
Well, no, but it'd just be like...
2's bad enough.
You could see, the slip of the tongue.
Yeah.
You know, and,
Getting the names of your missus wrong and your kids
Roseanne.
and all that.
I mean, who's Roseanne?
I mean, John.
Roseanne.
Yeah.
I mean, what? By the way, someone's just texting here. G'day, fellas. Can you just tell me a little bit more about Street Dog and their electric motorcycles?
Oh, great question.
Both of the bikes we're giving away, the Street Dog 50 and the XR, are electric. They're stylish. They're rebellious as hell. They're fully electric, effortless to ride, custom built, seriously good looking, and very
They're
sustainable.
great looking, and as soon as I saw that we're giving them away, I inquired as to getting one myself.
Yes, they are
they
bloody
look great.
good looking. I mean, I'm not generally interested in vehicles of any kind of form, but they were beautiful. And they're silent.
They are silent.
Silent. Just silent.
Oh,
Tune.
is it?
In excess, man.
Why not?
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
In excess there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday evening. The time is 4:52. Let's talk
What's
TV.
on the telly with Mike Minogue.
Yeah. sorry, Jase.
No, you're not, man. You know I'm already on edge. You're just trying to rock me up.
Jase, we're not on the edge. We're not on the edge. We're on Hauraki.
Come on, man.
How many times do I have to tell you that?
You're good, man. Fellas, I've been watching some more of Widow's Bay. There's only 3 episodes available. The next one will be available on your Wednesday there. It's about an island somewhere in America where they're trying to get the tourists in. They get the tourists in, but there's heaps of spooky stuff going on. Spooky. And but it's funny, very quirky characters, and also pretty scary. There's some scary stuff going on in there. Good frights. Highly recommend. I reckon probably 4 out of a possible 5 buzzies. That's on your Apple TV. Get involved. But I am going to say, I'm not going to watch any more until all the episodes are out, so I can just smash them because it's annoying running out of episodes. Widow's Bay, very good.
Having said that, good. I think I've got Apple. I think I do have Apple. But you know how you just lose track of what you've got and what you don't, and
this is why you're not allowed the credit card.
It just becomes all very complicated.
Yeah, so you change the channel and you still can't work it out, eh?
I just sit on Samsung TV now.
You sit on your TV
and I watch, Ice of Life, and there's this great channel called RCD, I think it's called. And all it plays is just all these really old school movies.
Oh.
So I just sit on that. I watched the Harrison Ford one last night. I couldn't even really tell you what it was about, but it was mindless. I like Harrison Ford. It was good.
Was it the one with
this is a great little bit of content.
We don't know what it was called.
So, but it was great. Not on the Buzzy scale.
Nah. Was it the one with the whip and the hat?
No.
Okay.
Was it the one where he was in the Amish community?
No.
Was it the one where he jumped off the waterfall?
Yes.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's a good one, that one.
I watched
The Fugitive.
Seriously, over the weekend, I watched some Samsung TV.
Some Samsung?
The terrible Airbnb we were staying in had Samsung TV, and I was like, I'm going to check this out. Because Moodey J's been banging on about it. Interesting setup they've got.
It is.
A whole lot of the weirdest channels. One channel was just cricket matches from the 80s.
Oh.
And then another channel after that was just playing non-stop highlights of the 2015 PGA Tour. Kept going through, couldn't find anything for ages, then found one about trains, a show about trains.
Good. There's always something on Samsung TV.
Get it today.
You should be a spokesperson. But that's not what I want to review. Last night I watched, I think it's the 3rd episode of Celebrity Treasure Island.
Yes.
The latest season on TVNZ Plus. And I'm going to be honest, this season just has not grabbed me at all. It's through no fault of their own. Last night, 2 players got injured doing a challenge and then left the island.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, cool. So now they're going to have to drag out the same amount of episodes with less eliminations and stuff like that. And just this, I don't know, it just hasn't grabbed me. I don't know why. It's a shame because I love that show.
Shut it down.
No, I've got to keep watching it. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I've heard that it gets very dramatic.
I hope so. Yeah, there is a bit of drama, but it just hasn't. You know when a show just doesn't grab you like it should grab you?
Yeah.
I'll give this season probably 2.8 buzzies out of 5 so far.
Sounds like they should give it the Keyzie.
Yeah.
And just axe the bastard.
Just sack Keyzie. But that's on TVNZ Plus. Hey, Jase, what's coming up after 5?
That is a really good question because I've heard you guys banging on about, going the magic round. And I'm going to do this, and then we'll do this, and then that will be terrific. So
we're going to go through our magic round plans.
You're going to go through your magic round plans. We did have a comedian coming in, but I don't know what's happened with that.
He just completely didn't show up.
Oh, okay. Is that it?
Showed up.
Yeah.
Bloody comedians, You can never trust them.
You can't count on them, man. That's for sure.
And
Weird
I've got,
bastards.
I mentioned it yesterday on the show, a gratitude book now. Journal, so I can start, posting things I'm grateful for.
Posting them in your book.
In my book, yeah.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope your Tuesday's going off. You're listening to The Big Show, incidentally, brought to you by Toledo's.
That's right, Toledo's Natural Electrolyte Drinks. Can't find us? Request Toledo's at Pack and Save today.
Toledo's.
Jase, just a heads up, Mogi. I think Jason's just still in a little hur of a mood, just a bit, but better than yesterday.
Only barely.
Yeah.
Look at him.
And the thing is, sorry, Jase. Can I call you Jase?
Yeah, man.
Is that a new shirt, man?
Tiz, thank you for noticing, Mogi.
The thing is, Jase, we want you to be enjoying what you're doing, you know. And if there's anything we can do, Mogi and I can do to make your experience here better, you need to let us know.
You could leave.
Here he is. He's got some jokes.
Yeah.
See, I mean,
it's funny because, you know, when we came in today, old Keyzie was in a hurr of a mood. He was in a hurr of a mood.
That's right. And then I said, hey, I've got a job to do.
That's right.
And I snapped out of it.
And that's what I do every single day without fail.
Yeah.
I snap out of it and just douche quality radio.
Oh, is that what it is? Good on you, mate.
But no, I've had little moments of being moody today. Not as bad as yesterday. Yesterday was bad. The weekend was bad.
I tell you
it
what,
was bad.
This weekend's not going to be good. I'm worried about you this weekend because, of course, Jase, you've given up the vaping for the month of May. Temptation's going to be everywhere over this coming weekend. You're going to hate it. You're going to be away with us. We're going to be booze. We're going to be screaming in your ear.
Actually, in Australia, isn't it way harder to buy vapes?
Very difficult.
So it'll be straight to the
But there'll be darts everywhere.
No, I don't think it is.
It's the land of honey and darts.
Because I had a vape in Australia, and it was pretty easy.
Jeez, he's got it covered. This guy knows how to travel.
Well, I mean, obviously, if you got cash, it's easy.
And actually, because I'm doing a bit of a cultural tour of Brissy, and so I won't really be around you losers. You know what I mean? So
you might just sneak off for a vape somewhere. Is that what you're saying?
Who knows what I do in my private space and time?
I know.
You know, just cruising down the river or in the Arca. No, I don't do that, Keyzie. That's disgusting. What you just did with your hand and your mouth was disgusting.
What are you talking about?
That is disgusting, man. Speaking of Brisbane, the fellas are going to crap on about their plans of how they're going about it next.
We've got plans. We've got a game plan for Brisbane, all right?
In the meantime, here's music.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed. Silverchair there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday evening. The time is 5:13. If you don't know it, the fellas are off to Brissy on Friday. And I've been sitting quietly in the studio here and out in the office, listening to these backbones bang on about their plans and how they're going to tackle the weekend.
Yeah.
That's right. That's exactly right. Now, this is our third year, isn't it, Fields? And we've gained a little bit of experience over that time about what works and what doesn't.
Yeah, and the interesting thing is, the first year was just like blowout. The Warriors won. Okay, we'll miss our flights and have another blowout.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we played it.
Yeah.
Absolutely cooked after that. Second year, kind of did the same thing. It was like blowout, wake up super early in the morning and fly home and you're wrecked.
Yeah.
You know?
I can't remember last year.
Yeah, no, it's a blur, isn't it?
It just feels like the one time we've been.
That's the weirdest thing.
In absolute all honesty, I can't separate them.
And I'm the same. It's just one big blurry thing, except for last year Minogue was there. So whenever he was there, I go, oh, that was last year.
Yeah.
So this year, it's kind of like, do you just keep doing that? And it just all floods into one memory that's...
Responsibly, of course.
Yeah.
Does that apply in Australia? I'm not sure it does.
And also, I'm just saying blowout.
and the other issue that I've got, and you don't have this, Keyzie, because you're a good 15 years younger than me, is I don't have 3 days in a row in me anymore. Certainly because I've been out of practice. So if I'd been on it all year, then sure, maybe I'd have a crack at it. But the problems that I've got is, number one, I want to be in my absolute prime for the Warriors game against the Broncos. It's going to be the biggest game of the weekend, not just because we're playing, but because it's also at the home of the Broncos.
It'll be the biggest crowd.
It's going to be
far.
massive.
Yeah, yes. And that's on Sunday.
And that's on Sunday. So that's my problem. I want to be on fire for that. So in order to be in great nick, that's the last day.
Yeah.
How am I going to be in great nick on the last day, Jase? It's not possible. So the only way... So there's that. Number two, I'm old. Number three, I also know I'm not strong enough to resist first night fever. So I know I can say that I'm not going to get on it on the first night. I'm lying to myself, and I know I've never, ever not got on it on the first night in my life.
Yeah.
Especially a group, I mean, all I can speak from is experience. Any group of guys organising a trip to go somewhere, like we are, with the four guys, and then we're going to meet our winners over there as well. Like, every single one of them always gets first night fever, and you get stuck in on the first night and potentially ruin the whole trip.
Yeah, 100%.
It's a real thing.
Now, if you're younger, it's fine. You can kind of recover a little bit quicker. But at my age, like even last year, I think it was last year, because my brother-in-law turned up on the Saturday, and I was an absolute pile. Absolutely useless. So he turned up all excited. And
Let's
I was
go, Mogi, let's go.
Yeah, and I had nothing, absolutely nothing. So I think what I have to do is, first night, just embrace what I am, which is a scumbag. So first night fever, I'm into it.
Yeah.
Saturday, I'm just going to be a hungover scumbag all day long. Now, I might go to a bar, I might go to a restaurant, but I'm not going back to Caxton Street. I'm not going to feel the weight of having to get down to the ground and watch games or anything like that. I'm going to look after myself, get to bed about 7 p.m.
On Saturday, you're talking about?
On Saturday night. And then on Sunday, I'm brand new again. I'm rearing to go. I'm up at 6 a.m. and we're into it.
This is the thing, right? Do you want to... So you're 100%ing 2 of the 3 nights?
Yes.
With the other alternative is 100% the first night and then sort of 60% the second night and then about 30% the third night.
Yeah, I don't want to do that because I think that Warriors game is too important. You don't want to celebrate a win by being unable to celebrate the win.
Yeah, yeah.
My concern is...
that I'm a piece of shit.
Well, yes. I mean, Keysie's just Keyzie, isn't he?
Yeah.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Mogi, is that you will not, after having the first night blowout, abide the second day hangover.
Well, this is, look, all I can do is make a plan. I'm not saying I'm going to follow it. All I can do is like the best laid plans of mice and men.
Yes.
So I'll make the plan. That seems, look, I've tried everything else, Jase. And by everything else, I mean I've tried getting on it the first day and the second day and the third day. I've tried that. So I've done that twice. Let's see what this looks like if I try it the other way, because I really want to be on fire that last day. 100%. That's the important day.
Friday, I'm going to a concert.
What kind of concert are you?
Yeah, symphony. Saturday, I've got a lovely river tour, and then I'm going to a musical. And in between the tour, the river and the musical, I'll visit a few galleries.
Right, so that's
maybe
your
have a
plan.
light lunch, a salad,
like
or something like
galleries,
that.
like heroin and that.
Or like art gallery.
The Sunday, I'll reluctantly join you for the big match.
Oh, wow. What an
And that's
honor.
the thing, I want to be in my prime for that, because there's nothing that Jase loves more than you and me standing on either side of him, Keyzie, absolutely hammered, screaming as the Wars bring it home over the course of 80 minutes.
See, now that's a good goal to aim for.
Yes.
I loved doing that.
Yes.
2 years in a row. It's been great fun.
Yes.
I've had a word to Dave from Boys Trip.
Yeah.
He said, I promise you, Jase, that's never going to happen again. That first one was a shocker. Never
When we beat the
again.
Panthers.
When
You
you beat the
loved it.
Panthers. You guys, I was just like out of there after the game.
You flew home and we stayed on. It was bloody great. Look, if anyone else has got any strategies on how they would approach this particular weekend, it's not an issue, but situation, feel free to text through on 3483. Every text in the draw for $50 cash, thanks to Toledo's.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Royal blood there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show. We're talking plans for our upcoming tour of Brissy starting on Friday. Mogi's plan in short.
Yes.
Go hard on the Friday when we arrive. Go easy on the Saturday. Recover on the Saturday. Go hard on the Sunday.
100% right. My goal is, look, I know I get first night fever. I know I can't resist it, so I need to embrace it. Go hard, hard, hard Friday. Hard, 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 hard.
Yeah.
From the moment we get to the airport, 9 o'clock in the morning, hard. Then rest all day on Saturday. Not go easy, do nothing. Then on the Sunday, because I really want to go hard for the Wars, go hard again.
Yeah. Hard, soft, hard.
Yes. And then just pieces on the flight home on the Monday there.
But that's future Mogi's
and that's
problem.
fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's what the trip's for.
That's what it's all about.
That's the thing, Jase.
Now, Jase,
man.
your strategy is to pretty much flag everything that we're doing
To waste a trip and a ticket.
and a ticket that Boys Trip have put together for us to go to art galleries, a river cruise, a musical, and a symphony concert.
Get a bit of culture in me, fellas.
Australian culture, yeah.
Well, quite seriously, because we have been there twice, and I've always been like, I didn't see any of Brisbane.
Yeah, but you saw Caxton Street.
Yeah, and that was more than enough. So I genuinely do want to go and have a bit of a tiki tour around, check it out, see what it's like, see what's going on, what the city's like, all that sort of jazz. With a credit card.
No, you don't get the work credit card. That is absolutely not happening. How do you feel about these texts on 3483 that say things like, from John, what a waste of a trip, leave the little fella behind? Yeah, how do you feel about that?
Yeah.
Look, I feel strong in my own self, and so it doesn't. It's like water off a duck's back.
Yeah, right. Hoyte Janus, that is boring as batshit. Bog asks if he can be swapped out for Hoyte. To be honest, I wouldn't mind that. Actually, concerning is that our winner, Todd, is texting asking if he can join Hoyte.
Oh, good on you, Toddy.
No, you can't, mate.
How do you know? How do you know he's our winner?
Because it's got his name written there.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
You remember
Jase,
his name.
If you turn on the computer, you'll be able to access the same text machine I have access to.
Okay, I just...
No, you're just tapping a random keyboard. That's not how you turn a computer on. Right, so my strategy for the weekend, fellas, traditionally it has been over the 3 nights, go hard, go slightly less hard, and then by the end of it, you're trying to go hard, you can't quite go hard. And once again, I'm talking about Magic Round.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, because I was wondering there for a second.
Yeah. And then so this year, I think I might start soft on the Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Very soft on the Friday. So you guys might be having beers at the airport responsibly and all that sort of stuff. But I might just, download a few podcasts, have the headphones on, maybe have a nap on the plane. And then we've got a bit of an event on the Friday there. Head to the stadium. At a bar. Yeah, sure, but I don't have to get involved. Head to the stadium. Sure, they got a bar tab. I don't have to get involved with that.
Yeah.
Go to the stadium, buy a flag.
I've never seen you refuse a bar tab. Ever. Once.
Well, this is his plan, though, Jase.
Plan.
This is to maximise his fun.
Yeah, so the Friday night, stadium, get a hot dog, buy a flag, a punnet of chips, Coke Zero, bed by like 10. You know what I mean? And then Saturday...
I know what you mean, yeah.
Maybe start to ramp it up a little bit, not too much though. It's mostly about the Sunday. But then again, on the Sunday, do I have to get stuck in? Or do I just stay in like a sort of chill mode for the whole weekend and then just enjoy and remember everything?
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, well, you can hang out with Jase. It's all good. Me and Pugs will sort it out.
I was going to say, that is the most bullshit plan I've ever heard in my life.
Well, it's a rough guide. I don't know if it's a plan.
Yeah.
I give that 0.0001% chance of coming true.
Oh, 0. It's straight 0.
Yes.
My plan was actually to be in bed by 10 o'clock on Friday. But I do think there's an honest chance of that happening. It's a long day. It's a long day on Friday.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Plus, 10 o'clock over there is midnight.
Oh, so I can do a steamer.
Yeah, it's an extra couple of hours, so we'll steamer and then off to bed.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed, friends. Ferdinand there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday evening. The time is exactly 20 to 6 o'clock.
Fellas, some huge news a few weeks back. The Keyzie sort of star, went to another level, didn't it?
On the rise, yeah.
Yeah, it rose to another level in terms of my fame and my celebrity. I was asked to be in Women's Day magazine.
Yeah.
Which is obviously huge.
I've never been in it. I've never been asked.
Hey, you say the word and I'll put in a good word for you, Mogi.
I'm all good.
And so a few weeks ago, we had the photographs taken, which was quite an enjoyable experience, really. I was really dreading it. I was like, oh, gosh, this is not my cup of tea at all.
But they
came around, they were lovely, and, took photos of my wife and I at our house. It was very nice.
Hot.
It was hot, actually. It was a beautiful day.
Because you went out the night before and got all new sort of gears, didn't you?
New Tubbs Keyzie.
I did. I went out and got some new threads, just because they were like, have 3 outfits available. And I was like, well, and none of the outfits can have logos or anything. You know what I mean? So I had to go and just buy a few new things, which is great. But today we actually had the interview for the actual meat and potatoes of what the interview, the sort of article is going to be written around. And we fleshed it out. They went through various parts of our relationship and my career and things like that. But at the end, there was an interesting question, and I didn't know how to answer it. And it was about our relationship, and the question was, what's something that might surprise people about your relationship? And my wife and I sort of like looked at each other. We were like, I don't know. And then I was like, apart from it being an open relationship, I'm not really sure.
True story,
and then
though.
we all
Yeah.
Well, no, that was a joke that I just sort of said off just to sort of lighten the, just.
Many a true thing is said in jest.
Yes, thank you.
And, there was that gym thing. with that other.
Oh, yes.
You remember?
I do.
Well, no, that's incorrect. It was a woman.
What's
at
the
gym.
headline?
I don't know.
On the rocks with me, Keyzie.
You've clearly never read Women's Day because they're not blah 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 with me someone. It's not how they write their headlines.
Well, they're missing a trick there because it works a treat here.
I know.
Baby on the way.
It's not about having a baby on the way. Nothing. We did mention babies. They actually asked, what are the plans for the future?
Oh yeah, you're keeping it on the DL though.
Well, you just got to give yourself some wriggle room. You just sort of say, we're pretty happy as
we're trying,
but no.
enjoying trying.
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Not enjoying trying.
No, well, that's not what
We're trying, but not enjoying it.
Yeah.
No, obviously.
One of us really doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Well, no, So I was just thinking, fellas, what's an interesting thing people don't know about your relationships?
Oh, mine.
Like, how would you respond to that question?
Yeah, it's a good question. But it's probably never been put into words before, but probably that my wife is the happiest woman in the world. But if people gave it half a thought, they would know that.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
She'd say the same thing?
Oh, 100%. But she'd say it through tears of joy.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. What about you, Jase?
I think sort of in a similar vein, really. It would be along the lines of it just gets better and better.
Yeah.
Right. And people talk about, the 7-year itch and all that sort of jazz. I think for my wife, it's like every year is just another joy.
Every year gets itchier.
It's...
every day, another scratch.
It's just another joyful thing. I mean, I certainly wouldn't do what you did and say that, give my sexual sort of secrets away.
Well, what are you talking about?
Well, just the open relationship and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, no, there was a joke. I made a joke. She laughed. We all had a good chuckle.
Oh, yeah. So they probably felt uncomfortable.
Well,
because oftentimes, just to diffuse a situation, you'll sort of laugh and hope to move on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Totally. Do you guys like Metallica?
I'm interested to know what else you said, to be honest with you, Keyzie.
Metallica started now, man. Here's one.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. How's your Tuesday night going? Well, I hope. By the way, you're listening at this moment in time to The Big Show, brought to you by Toledo's.
That's right, Toledo's natural electrolyte drinks, family-friendly, made in Aotearoa. Toledo's.co.nz.
Toledo's. There.
Hey, fellas.
What's up, Jase?
I was just looking into Studio B. What do you think? I'm looking at Pugs' mo.
Yeah.
And whether he'd shave it off.
What do you mean?
Because he's a good-looking fella. I was like, he should shave his mo off.
Why would he do that?
Well, just because I'm curious to know what he'd look like.
Yeah, we should do it for that reason.
And I think you should shave your mo off for Magic Round, Keyzie.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'm down with that.
What would that achieve? Other than heaps of people being gutted.
Yeah, that's true.
My wife among them.
Hey, now listen, What's for Tea New Zealand is coming up next, so text us on 3483.
Yeah.
What's for dinner, and what your name is, and where you're texting from.
Where you're texting from. That's 3483. You can win $50 cash. Before then, though, fellas, what are you guys having for tea?
Oh.
That's what I want to know.
I'm having pita bread with falafels and various sort of salad arrangements and sauces. Well, it's kind of yum, and the thing that's annoying me about it, and I'm very grateful
You're not.
for that, the thing that's annoying me about it is that it was my idea, and now I'm going, I don't want that.
Yeah.
You know what? Do you guys ever do that?
Well, no, it's sort of the sort of thing where because you're in a perpetual horror mood at the moment, the month of May is for you just a moody month. You're never going to be happy no matter what's going on, Jason. That's just all there is to it.
I think that's true. I think there's a lot of truth to that.
Do you have, what's the chickpea stuff called? Hummus? Do you have hummus on there in Dukkah? Hummus. And Dukkah?
We do have hummus, and we make our own little homemade sort of minty yogurt sauce.
No, but what about the Dukkah
stuff? Is it called?
Dukkah?
No, I don't have any Dukkah.
Do you not have a Dukkah?
No, I don't.
I love a Dukkah.
Don't got no
We had a
Dukkah.
We had a Dukkah.
What are you having, Keyzie?
I believe we're having bang bang chicken tacos. from a My Food Hello box.
Yeah, I've got a Hello box going on. I'm not
Yeah.
sure what we're having, though.
Yeah.
I'll find out when I get home, fellas, and I'll update you tomorrow.
Yeah, could you send some pics into the chat tonight?
Gonna be honest, last night we had like a butterfly lamb situation with a nice salad. The lamb wasn't very nice.
You not like that?
I was like, oh, this is worse than the lamb we'd normally get from the supermarket.
You got a case of the Moodey J's.
I do. I was in a hurry of the mood. God.
Anyway, keep those texts coming on 3483. In the meantime, here's the Arctic Monkeys.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Foo Fighters there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday evening. But right now it's time for...
Oh, yeah. Hey, guys. Text here from Steve. What's on the tea with me? Dinner with me, Keyzie.
That's good.
Yeah, so good, fellas.
Yes.
It's the segment where you text in on 3483 what you're having for dinner and your name and where you're texting from as well. We read it on the show and then you can potentially win $50 cash. Pretty good segment.
It's a brilliant segment, Keyzie. Never been done before on radio.
No.
And everybody's copying us now. They look like fools.
Yeah.
Are they really?
It just grows and grows, this segment.
This one's from Jeremy.
Jeremy spoke in class today.
Wells.
No, it's Jeremy spoke in class today. G'day, guys. Jeremy spoken. From the Naki here. What's on the dinner with me TV tonight is homemade chicken Penang curry, rice, and roti.
Oh, yeah.
I love curry.
Yeah, no, that's I'm all G with that. I'd prefer to be having that myself.
Yeah.
I like a Penang.
Yeah.
Love curry so much, man.
Yeah.
I'd say it's one of my favourite foods if it wasn't already pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, noodles and
dumplings.
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
And beers. G'day there, fellas. Richard here.
Moonga.
Oh,
Yes. It's Richie Mwanga.
I had no Richards.
Yeah.
Burton.
There you go, Burton. Actor?
Yeah.
Yeah. G'day there, Richie Mwanga here, making homemade smash burgers with some In-N-Out burger sauce imported. That's Richard from Auckland.
So many things about that irritates me.
The smash burger is annoying, I've got to say. I never used to be worried about it, but Jase has got me on board because of the smashed avocado.
Yes.
Smash burger. So it's a patty, but you smash it. Is that the idea?
No, I mean, like you could boil it down to that, but unlike a smashed avo, which is just smashing a piece of avo, smash burger involves making circles of mince with like butter and all sorts, putting them in the fridge,
Right.
smashing them really thin.
Right.
And there's a whole thing to it, and then you layer them, and it's amazing.
Oh, do you?
It's delicious, and it's really juicy and succulent.
Whatever,
Sounds
man.
foul.
You're in a hoo of a mood too, Mogi. Have you given up vaping? You don't like the sound of
Never.
that, Jase?
Look.
It does sound good. I don't think I've had one.
I'm happy with that. I'd go with that.
You know what we should do is get you guys a good smash burger. I know a good place.
Oh, he knows a good place.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good.
It's at Suncorp Stadium this weekend at Magic Round.
Backbone.
Backbone. Oh, wait, no, that's a smashed burger. Which I'll probably... G'day there, fellas.
Backbone.
Pete here.
Davidson.
Sampras.
Pete's Dragon. Peter Pumley Walker.
Nah, just Pete from Tauranga. G'day, guys. Pete here from Tauranga. Bubble and Squeak tonight.
I
Bit of
can
a
never
throwback.
remember.
We can't, can
can
we?
never remember
The amount
what
of
it
times
is.
this has come up and we go, what is bubble?
Now I
and-
feel like it's leftover dinner, which is, I feel like it's mashed potatoes
With potatoes. You fry up some
fried
potatoes or something.
and some other stuff in there.
Yes, and saucy.
Oh yeah,
I think saucy is involved there.
yeah.
Bubble and Squeak. I'm actually Googling it so
Because
we
there's
know
a lot
what
of
it
them.
is.
You got Bubble and Sweet. You got Toad in the Hole. There's a
yes.
whole bunch of English
Pigs
That's what
in a
I get
blanket.
them.
pigs in a
confused.
blanket.
What's described here as one of the great peasant dishes of the world.
Peasant food. That's what I would call it.
Cooked potatoes and cabbage mixed together and fried with leftovers.
Who's got cabbage though? Cabbage is an old-fashioned sort of a setup, isn't it? People don't really eat that anymore. It's very rare to come across a cabbage.
I've got to be honest with you, Mogi. My wife loves a bit of cabbage. She, but your purple cabbage.
Oh yeah,
You know what I
red,
mean?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
she's always chucking bits of
Well,
cabbage
it
and
tends
stuff.
to be in a salad. Not very rare to see it cooked, and certainly an old school green one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
When you went to school, did you used to sort of make fun of other kids by calling them a cabbage?
Yeah, it normally meant that they were deficient in their IQ, something along those lines, wasn't it?
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
Because we used to actually bracket it because there'd be different levels of classes.
Yeah, right, okay.
And so my mate, he wasn't too crash hot at maths,
Yeah.
so he was in cabbage maths.
Yeah, right, okay, because that's just a bit of a flashback there, that word.
Yeah.
When you're saying it so often.
Cabbage.
Do you want one more?
Give me one, Keyzie.
This is Greg here. G'day, guys. Greg here.
Greg Churchill. Gregory Hines. Greg's Coffee.
Come on,
Who was
Jase,
the golfer? Who was the golfer? Greg Turner.
No, it's not. No, it was a pocket text. Never mind.
Oh.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
LMNOP there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday evening, the time being 25 minutes past 6 o'clock. And it was a historic day today for the Big Show. We've been given our first ever credit card for the team. And so we made a big poll. And the basic premise behind the big poll was, who do you think should be in charge of said credit card?
That's right, because the chances are what's going to happen here is everyone's going to get a few beers in them. At some point, we're going to get lost from each other, and you want to make sure you're as close to that credit card as possible. So if it's in your own pocket, great chance of running everything up on that credit card. If not, you're back in that position of having to keep receipts and then put them through to get reimbursed. Hard stuff. The other beauty, can I say, fellas, of having the credit card is you can't point the finger of blame. Management doesn't know who's put what onto the credit card. Whereas if you're the one putting receipts through personally, it's obviously yours.
Yeah, correct.
So the credit card comes with an excellent amount of anonymity.
G'day, fellas.
Pugsan's here.
Hi. Yeah, hi.
It's Pugson.
Thanks for having me back, fellas. Just on that last point there, Mogi. It's my name on the card, so all that stuff you were talking about in terms of, no one's going to know who's done what. It's obviously going to come flying at me.
Oh, hard out.
So I think that's another reason why I need to hold it.
You're like the shield, aren't you, Pugson?
You're the human shield.
You're the human shield for the big show.
Cheers.
You take the flak for the fellas.
Yep.
And if the ship's going down, you stay on the ship while the fellas get in the lifeboat.
Yeah. Oh, like a captain.
Yeah, like the captain.
Oh, cheers, Jase.
Yeah.
Captain Pugsley.
Captain Pugson. Captain Pugwash. So, Pugs, am I right in saying that in order for us to get this credit card, you had to be like, this will be my company credit card, me as the producer of the Big Show?
Yes.
As opposed to, hey, can the fellas on the Big Show have a credit card?
Well, it was for the team. It wasn't for me.
Okay.
It was in consideration of everybody.
You always take one for the team, don't you, Pugs?
Yeah, like a shield. Captain Shield.
Captain Shield. Pugwash boat stayer.
Who loves Vietnam.
Yep. Cheers.
So there's a photo up on the Instagram, the Hauraki Big Show. And it's a photo of the four of us. Pugs is holding the new credit card and he's smart. He's covering the numbers.
Yeah.
Because
not like that time you posted Jase's mobile number on the internet.
That was 3 years ago, and I've learned a lot since then, fellas.
He's very nervous now whenever he posts a screenshot of the group chat.
Yeah.
Right, so you can vote on the Hauraki Big Show / Radio Hauraki's Instagram there. Now, out of interest, who do you think received the least amount of votes?
Mogi.
Mogi? What do you think, Mike?
I think Mogi would have gone pretty good, actually. I think people will be voting for the person that they think is going to be the most reckless, I would have thought.
I think I was last.
You think you were last?
Yeah.
Okay. What's interesting is, in last place, with 10% of the votes, Keyzie.
Oh, my God.
I thought I'd be okay. I thought people were like, Keyzie, he's the sort of the sensible one.
Oh, I don't think that's how they'll be voting, though. That's not what they'll be thinking, surely.
Okay. Second place.
Second to last, you mean?
Second to last. Yeah, sorry, second to last. Yeah.
Yes.
Third.
I was 10%.
Yeah.
Next best, Mogi with 14%.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
So nobody wants me or Mogi to have the card.
Well, then we are the biggest. Wow, that's interesting.
I think what's happened here, because it's Jase and Pugs, it's half and half people being like, sensible about it, Pug should have it.
Yeah.
And the other half is like trying to take the piss and say that Jase should have it.
Yeah.
That's what I think's happening. In third place, second place.
Go straight to
The
first.
winner.
Yeah,
go
go
straight
straight
to
to the
first, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Pugsan, 44%.
There you go.
Oh, boom.
44% Pugsan. So,
Wow.
Thanks, fellas.
congratulations.
What percentage did I get?
Add it up, man.
Doesn't really matter, man.
Doesn't matter to me, man.
32%, Jase.
Cool.
And
No
Mogi, you made the absolutely perfect point. I mean,
Thanks, man.
We've got the cover of who's, but also, as I mentioned earlier in the show, there is a massive bonus that if it all turns to shite, it's all on Pugs.
Can I say there's every chance it will?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
And Pugs finds himself now in a very precarious position where he is the one with the credit card. Now, if he was to leave that on a table, just turn his back for a minute when they're having a beer or anything like that, anyone's just grab that credit card, sneak off. There's all sorts of things.
Why are you trying to put fear into me, Mogi? Why?
I can totally see Keyzie.
Yes,
10
bastard.
deep in going,
Yep.
come on, Pugs, man, just
Getting out $3,000
get
for
some
run through
smash
pokies,
burgers for
man.
the
Just one
fellas.
more and put it on the smash burger. Under glizzy.
I told you guys, I'm taking it easy at Magic Round, so it's not that funny, is it? Congrats, Pugs.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Pixies on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday evening. The time is 6:38. Now, fellas, with all this Magic Round chat, we would be very remiss not to chat the Warriors.
Yeah. Time to chat footy with me, Keyzie. What are the Warriors up to? The Warriors are taking on the premiership-winning Brisbane Broncos this coming Sunday, 6:05 p.m. New Zealand time, 4 p.m. Aussie time.
Prime time, baby.
We'll be over there in Brissy, Suncorp Stadium, Magic Round, watching this matchup. Now, few interesting things have happened. The team list came out at 6 p.m. sharp, just going over it there. First notable thing is that Mitch Barnett, who was amazing last season and played State of Origin, he is starting at prop, and Jackson Ford, who is leading the Dally M's, which is basically the polls for best player this season so far.
6 behind Ivan Cleary at the moment.
Nathan.
Sorry, Nathan, yes, not Ivan. That would be,
Ivan's a coach.
That'd be a hell of a game.
But Jackson Ford has gone from playing pretty much every minute of every game to now being on the bench.
Yes.
Which is interesting.
Giving him a bit of a rest,
I
surely.
think it's good to give him a bit of a rest. Interesting that they've got Ford going in there. He will want to, I think, Barnett will want to be trying to push his case for an Origin
Surely
slot,
not.
but I feel like he's probably got no chance now, given the lateness. He was injured. He did his ACL last year. He came back. He pretty much immediately, I think, broke his thumb.
Yeah, that's
then
right.
He came back again and then got injured again, or maybe even a concussion. I can't quite remember what it was.
He's been a bit battered this year, but it's interesting. Obviously, Barnett's going to the Broncos next year.
He is.
And we just had a bye, so Jackson Ford's had a week off, but I wouldn't be surprised if Jackson Ford still played, the bulk of minutes in the front row there. Another thing that's interesting too is today, Luke Metcalf, Jase.
Yeah, man.
Luka Mekiafu, we've been calling him. He was excellent last season. He was leading the Dally M leaderboard, same as Jackson Ford this season, and then did his ACL. Mm-hmm. Hasn't played since. Played one game where we got beaten at home. Was it 2 games?
Played 2 games, yep.
Came off the bench for one of them and hasn't looked himself. Didn't come up through the sort of the cup reserve grade like most injured players usually do. And basically what's happened is he got injured. While he was away, Tanner Boyd's come in, has looked amazing in halfback, and they've said to him he can look elsewhere at other clubs now.
Well, they haven't just said to him, he's requested that he could look elsewhere. So he obviously wants to play. He's not happy playing a supporting role. He doesn't want to go team first. And he's 27 years old. He wants to play some footy, and fair enough. And if you're not into it and you don't want to stick around, then it's better that he's not there. You don't want to... an Adam Fanua-Blake sort of a vibe around the club, which I think is possibly what's going on.
Which happened, the year before last.
That's right. So what's really interesting about this as well, Jason, you'll be loving this, brother.
What? Sorry?
Is that not only is that going on, but it has resulted in him not even being on the bench or the extended bench. So they are obviously distancing Metcalf from the team.
Great.
They're not even having him in a support role in any way, shape or form. So that will be, I would imagine, the end of him for this season.
Which is great. If I was Metcalf, I would be trying to get over to PNG, Papua New Guinea.
Yeah.
Try to make a case to get over there and join Jerome Luai in the halves chase, because any Aussie players... Any Aussie players that join this new Papua New Guinea team, they don't have to pay any tax.
That's right.
So Jerome Luai, he's a pretty good half, he got a $2 million contract, which, if he was paying tax on it, would be a lot, but he gets to keep all of it. And he got flown to Papua New Guinea in a private jet.
Yeah,
Sorry, I zoned out there, fellas.
Yeah. So anyway, the team, if we go through the team, you want to go through the team there, Keyzie?
Oh, yeah, you go for it, man.
Okay, well, Tuaupiki is at fullback, Watini Zalesniak and Khan Pereira are your wings, Leatoa And Pompey as centres, Harris to Vita and Boyd in the halves, Fisher Harris, Egan at hooker, and Barnett is your other prop. Halasima, Capewell and Clark.
Yeah.
Rounded out an extended bench there is Sam Healy, Jackson Ford, Valmonga, Jacob Laban, Stowers Smith, and Tamaiti Martin.
Great looking team, isn't it?
It is pretty bloody good, isn't it? I don't know if you can improve on it.
Other than I'd have Rog back at left centre, but he's injured his shoulder. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, Jase.
Your favourite player, Jase, man.
Jase.
Hell of a step on him.
Hey, that's good from you. That's good league chat.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Thanks, fellas.
Are you back with us now?
Pardon?
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. That's the big show done and dusted this Tuesday evening. What's the podcast outro clip today, Keyzie?
I believe today's podcast outro clip is about shopping lists and keeping them on your phone, etc. The podcast comes out at 7:30 tonight. My wife and I last week discovered something called a shared note.
Yeah, we do that for our shopping list.
Yeah, and it pops up on both of our phones. You know, your notepad.
We use the reminders.
You use reminder. We do that too.
I think I do have a note facility on my phone.
It's called an app.
A
facility.
What's that? What an app is?
A note facility.
I'm designing a new facility.
Yeah, so the podcast outro comes out at 7:30 tonight. How many facilities have you got on your phone, Jase?
4, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Hey, Mogi, what's the name of that show you're watching again?
Widow's Bay.
Widow's Bay. See if I can find that tonight.
Yeah, she's a little gem.
What are your plans tonight?
I've got a meeting, but then I might watch a little bit of Tally, actually.
Yeah, nice.
Got to find something. Actually, I've got to finish off Gone. Is what I've got to finish off. Yeah, I'm nearly there. I'm nearly there, babe, on 3.
Yeah, good stuff. What about you, Keyzie? What are you up to?
Honestly, I really want to just sit on the couch and watch location. Genuinely want to do that.
That's fine, man.
After a big
There's
weekend.
no judgment here, man.
Yes.
One more sleep, man, and you'll be back to brand new.
Yeah. And then I'll be back to brand new, and then 2 days later, over in Brisbane at Magic Round, going back to where it all started.
Yep, that's right.
Can't wait.
Great stuff, man.
What about you, Jase?
Just chilling, man. Just chilling with my wife and my daughter and, watching a bit of TV. What's that program called that you're watching at the moment, Mogi?
What's it called again? Widow's Bay.
Oh, Joe, I'll probably try and find that.
Right. What are you up to tonight, Mogi?
I don't know. I might go out to the Rippers.
Oh, nice. I might go with you.
Yeah. Oh, you think you'll do that?
Yeah.
I was going to ask, what are you up to?
What are you up to?
What am I up to?
Yeah.
I think I just probably hang out with my wife and my daughter and have a bit of food. What's that program that you...
Oh, Euphoria.
Oh, Euphoria. Okay, I just put that in my
pocket.
In my application here on my phone.
Yeah. Hey, well, we'll see you tomorrow at 4 for the big show.
Oh, does that start at 4? Does it?
Yes, it starts at 4. See you later. Bye.